And that's why I do this self-inventory, because I need to create the right kind of environment. And if I'm not reflect on my own actions, I will not create the right type of environment, because then I end up become that leader who push back.
It's like good enough, so you gotta be great, and I'ma do whatever it takes. Doing what I love of life, and I'll pay the price, and not stopping even if the shit kills me, even if it kills me.
Hi everyone, and welcome to MattGron's Scaling Up Journey. My name is Mattias, aka MattGron, representing in a Be Brave t-shirt here today. But on the other side, we have the one and only Svea Landshoff. How are you doing, Svea?
Good. I'm still in Åland, as you can see. Yeah, we wanted to leave, but then we had some problems with my brakes on the car, and we fixed that. You know, and when you fix stuff on the car, there are always problems, and then you have to invent something, and yeah. But now it works, and we can actually leave right after this recording here, and we're gonna go to Höga Kusten and sleep there. And you said you have family there, right, in Höga Kusten?
Yes, that's right. Yes, my brother lives there.
Cool. That's a pretty nice spot. A little tip here, if you are in vacation mode and want to go to Sweden, check out Höga Kusten. Pretty nice. But what am I talking about? It's Friday, so as you say, typically on Friday, we talk about what has been happening in the week, and I think we forgot the tagline, and I think that's my job, so I'm sorry about that, because this is where entrepreneurship runs smack into reality. This is episode 57, but now we can start.
Oh!
Mattias, what are breaking news from this week? What has happened?
Yeah, breaking news. Yeah, I mean, typically I share my self-inventory I do together with the team every week, and yes, I don't think there is any very huge news this week on that side, but I wrote a misspelled Slack message to Åsa, so we misunderstood each other. Not good. Very fun how different a sentence can unfold if you leave one word out, so to speak. And but we were planning an onboarding meeting, and you know, I thought I said in the message that she should check up a specific thing, but yeah, she read it exactly as I wrote it, and I wrote that I should check it up. So yeah, that's funny. And this week I've also been working a lot in the talent acquisition and recruitment process. I think a lot of HR work, and so we are planning to recruit 4 new positions here at iGoMoon. We have the team lead strategist position we discussed last week, because Goran stepped down from his team lead position, so he's focusing on the HubSpot developer role now. And yeah, we need to find someone and replace his team lead role. And yeah, we have an ad up and running now, and we will for another HubSpot developer, also a SEO and a content specialist person, and also an inbound marketing consultant. So there's some interviews going on for sure.
Exciting.
And yeah, something I learned this week, or basically got reminded again, is how amazing it is when someone is excited about iGoMoon's culture and vision already when they apply.
Yeah,
it makes the recruitment process much more, efficient.
Yeah.
So because you can really feel the difference when you're talking to someone who kind of already, how should I say, like bite into what we are doing, and want to be part of it. So
yeah. So did you get some like applications where someone was already pointing out the culture and talked about it? And is that what you mean? Is that nice to see?
yeah, Yes.
Yeah, I get that. Cool. What else do we have left? Did you already answer our what you could have done better? Was that the ASA message that you said maybe you should double
Yeah.
check what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay, but what
Yes.
else do we have left then? Our kudos and
Something I
celebration
was
part.
thinking. Something I was thinking about regarding that. Sharing more about having an open heart and grow as a leader. I think. I mean, how should I say this? I mean, managing people is difficult, because people they are very complex, but your vision and your KPIs are not. And in a scale-up company like iGoMoon, where we live, there is a high-pressure environment to navigate every day, and often there is often in the daily fight for results, it's easy to forget that at the end of the week, these highly complex human beings are the ones who will achieve the KPIs and actually manifest the vision, right? It makes sense. And as a leader, you will get stressed and frustrated balancing both sides of the coin. And this is also why some people say, I don't like managing people. It's too stressful. And I can really see how, because it's so easy to end up in a conflict if you don't have the ability to how should I say, to zoom out and see both sides. But because if you don't do that, you create a conflict, and I mean, instead of push back, you as a leader, you must using empathy, and empathy is the key to understand how complex people will end up embracing the bigger company picture.
Yeah.
And as a leader, what will matter most is not what I achieved on the entrepreneurial journey, but rather who has I become in the process. So this is something I try to remind myself about every day when I start working and when I finish at night. That's why I do this self-inventory.
Yeah.
Because if we have both sides of this coin, we have people and we have the vision and the KPIs, the goals and all of that. I mean, that's not complex, but on the other side, we have complex people. We are humans, and people are not resources that you consume. People, they are plants you nurture and grow over time. And how much they grow depends on what kind of environment I create as a leader. And that's why I do this self-inventory, because I need to create the right kind of environment. And if I'm not, reflect on my own actions, I will not create the right type of environment, because then I end up become that leader who push back.
Yes.
And then people will not embrace the vision.
Yes, thank you for saying that. That was really, really well said. And, always when I bring up my past work position, it sounds like it was horrible, but it also kind of was. And it was a place where it was the complete opposite of what you described. I felt like a resource, and so did my colleagues. It was also, everyone was just staying there for a couple of months, got exchanged. And what you are saying there, I love that. I love that approach that you say you have to create the right environment to nurture these people and let them grow, because we all were willing to grow and we came with great ideas, but they were just, overlooked and like, no, you didn't meet this goal. We're gonna replace you with the next person. Next person, come on in. And I think that is a horrible workplace. And yeah, there's just, I got just a bit emotional here because I love that you said that. And I think you're also planning on like, I heard you saying like you want this to be the best workplace in Sweden, and I think you're on a good way, if I may say that, as from my position as being employed at places where it hasn't been that great. So yeah, little rant here from my side, but I just think it's great what you said there. It's a good perspective.
Yeah, thanks, Via. Lovely input there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you? So how do you end up feeling when you are in an environment like that, as you described?
Yeah, I felt really bad. I didn't want to go to work anymore. And no matter what job I worked, I always tried to give my best, everything that I can. And then I just felt that no one appreciated that. And when I came with good ideas and I sat down, over time and work on things, I'm like, hey, I think we could do this and this. And like, yeah, let's look at that later. Or yeah, I don't care about this. Or, the thing where it's just, I had one meeting where I didn't meet a specific goal. And I tried to explain why. And I said, but you know what? I prepared something where I think we could get back everyone on track, because no one met their goals because they were way too high with the resources that we got. And I felt really belittled and like I didn't matter. And then they were so quick to say, we're going to overthink your work contract. Just by one little, it was not even a mistake from my point of view. It was some goal I didn't meet. And so I could really tell how little I mattered. They would just exchange me in a heartbeat. And that made me feel really bad and didn't make me want to go to work anymore. And that is actually the reason why I quit. It was that feeling that I got, and I said, you know what? I don't want to work anywhere where I don't feel appreciated. I'm going to leave myself. You don't have to take this decision for me. I take it for you. So this is why I think I got so like involved into this, because you were like hitting the nail on the head there, because I felt the situation and it was not good. So, good track here.
Thanks for sharing. Yes.
Of course. All right. That was, I think, our wrap up for the Friday. Got a bit emotional at the end. Thank you for your insight. So it's an interesting ending. I didn't know it would end up here. But see you on Monday. And thank you for this episode.
Yes. Thank you, Svea. And if anyone likes the episode, please subscribe or leave a comment.
That would be great.
It will really make our day. So
maybe you guys also had experiences like I had, or you see it from a leader's point of view. I would love to have some conversation down here. Let's share our opinions. Yes. All right. Thank you, and see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.